according to the president of the Denver Broncos, nothing has been decided about a new stadium for the team.
However, recent demolition in one Denver neighborhood is raising some eyebrows. This is the area known as Burnham Yard in the Lincoln Park neighborhood that's just east of I-25 and south of Colfax. Your reporter Kirsten Susel joins us live from that area tonight. And Kirsten, this is an area with some historical significance.
Yeah, Burnham Yard is a historic rail yard that was in operation for more than a century. It closed down back in 2016 and was purchased by the state in 2021. Now the Department of Transportation is making moves to sell the property. That includes tearing down some buildings some believe should have been preserved. Piles of rubble are all that remain of several buildings within the old Burnham Yard following demolition over the weekend.
To move in for demolition without any engagement at all, especially with the local community, many of whom's relatives would have worked on the site, is so disrespectful. John Diffenbaugh is the president and CEO of Historic Denver. He says the organization found those buildings to be of historical significance. It tells a really unique and special story at a formulative time of the whole country. In the aftermath of World War II, and trying to convince the state to preserve them, or at a minimum, come to a compromise. Generally, when you work towards a compromise, where you end up isn't necessarily where you started. But here we have a situation where we ended up is precisely where CDOT started. They plowed ahead and reduced them to rubble. In a statement to CBS Colorado, the Transportation Investment Office, a division of CDOT, says none of the buildings found to be historically eligible by the State Historic Preservation Office are a part of this cleanup effort, and we are committed to working through the historic eligibility process for those structures. And while there's no longer an old women's locker room for women hired to replace men who left to serve in World War II, along with other buildings with stories to tell, there is one building left on the site, the locomotive shed that CDOT has resolved to keep, and we hope that remains and is integrated into whatever comes next for Burnham Yard. As far as what will become of this area, the Denver Broncos have reportedly been purchasing properties all around Burnham Yard. Will they also purchase the old rail yard? And could this be the site of a new stadium? All questions we will just have to wait and see, but we will be keeping an eye on. Live in Denver, Kirsten Susel covering Colorado First.
Yeah, certainly a lot of people wondering what is going on there, Kirsten. Thank you.